Hi, this is Bob Wright, and I'm Director of Health Education at Hilton Head Health. I've been asked to explain what a thermal walk is, and a thermal walk is a leisurely after-meal walk, something we've been doing here for well over 40 years. Originally, the reason we recommended them was because if you take a walk after a meal, you get a slight increase in your metabolic rate. And that's still true, so there's benefit from a metabolic perspective. But there's other reasons, or perhaps even more important reasons. First of all, by design, a thermal walk is intended to be leisurely, so it's not a vigorous workout. So it's a perfect time to get friends and family members to go out with you, to enjoy the scenery, to listen to the birds, and enjoy the company without worrying about a person's fitness level. Another really important benefit is that recent research suggests that if you take a leisurely walk after a meal, it helps to keep your post-meal blood sugar levels lower. And over time, that might actually help keep your overall blood sugar levels lower, lowering the risk potentially of developing diabetes. Perhaps one of the most important benefits, though, is remember, it's a leisurely walk. And traditional fitness guidelines have always emphasized vigorous working out. Perhaps you've heard the rule of thumb. You need to exercise or exercise briskly 4 to 5 days a week, at least 30 minutes at a target or a vigorous workout. And the problem with that is that if you don't have a fitness level to allow you to do that, you might say, I can't do it. But the reality is we now know that any level of movement is better than none. And so a leisurely walk provides real known benefits. The other thing that perhaps you've heard is that you shouldn't exercise after you eat a meal. And the reality is it's not a good idea to eat a large meal and take a vigorous walk afterwards, but taking a leisurely walk is both safe and beneficial. So the reality is that any walk, even a leisurely walk, is of benefit. In fact, the latest physical fitness guidelines for Americans now say that there is no lower threshold for the benefit of exercise. So even a leisurely walk after a meal would be beneficial. And then maybe finally, it's also interesting that most people, because they have been told not to exercise after a meal, wouldn't even think about taking a walk. But if you do that on a regular basis, you create something called healthy habit pairing. If you do a healthy habit in response to another behavior, those two get connected. And so taking a walk after a meal begins to signal someone to take a walk after that meal. Those two get combined. It's sort of counterintuitive. Instead of not walking, you say to yourself, I should go take a walk.